I mean, this is running problems, running presents to come home to.
So Endorphin Speeds or Endorphin Pros. My vote goes to Endorphin Speeds all day long. This is apparently the old model. They look pretty new to me. And what was the sports shoes?
I think they were £107, weren't they?
107 quid. So yeah, got them. I know for me they're really comfy. So treat myself to another pair of them because these ones are getting a little bit worn.
You've done so many miles in them. Look at the
bottom. A lot
bottom.
of the marathon training
Whoa.
has gone into them. So yeah, just got myself another pair of them, and then why don't you just flip around the camera and show everyone what you've got, Jules?
So I got 2 pairs. These are the Nike Vomeros 18, I think it's called. These are a really nice steady trainer. And these, pink's not really my colour, she says, with 2 pink shoes, but they were in the sale. And I know these are Dolphin Pros. They are my favourite racing shoe. So I need a new pair. There you go. Long runs pending. Friday the 5th of September. I've got oats, honey, banana, flax seeds. Now I'm trying this about 3 hours before. Otherwise I've been having toast with jam. And what have you got? Same. You got piss and peanut butter as well, haven't you?
Peanut butter, honey, and the Protein Works white chocolate bueno. That's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it?
So take it.
But it's insane, isn't it?
It is really good. I'm actually going to enjoy this. I've missed it. Yummy, yummy. And look, the children are still asleep.
So we've got a wide hallway.
Yeah. I could do this.
That was so close to making contact.
So this is our selection of gels. This is my pile. Tried and tested, and I'll work well with these, digestion as well. And this is Ray. He works really well with Sis, March on. And he's been trying out these chews as well. So I'm going to go for this combo. Got 32k.
34 for me.
And we're going to be running separately because my steady pace is too slow for you.
You'll see me for the first... you'll see me in the distance for the first part.
So we'll see you on the flip side.
Come on then.
Good luck.
Ready?
Howdy hi. Post run, showered, hair wash, hair actually dried as well. On holiday I washed my hair twice but didn't dry it, which is the beauty of actually being away because the heat dries it. Not a lot of makeup, just basic being a parent. You're gonna have to duck a little bit. So I treated myself to a proper wash and dry. Are your legs hurting? I'll stick it up a little bit.
That is the longest run I've ever done. 34 it was, wasn't it?
I must say, when we started, Ray went right and I went left, so we didn't actually see each other until I think you probably was about 22k and I was coming up to like 18, 19. That actually gave me a big boost when I saw you. I was like, yay!
All I thought was, wow, just because we planned the route together last night that we was going to do, and we agreed that we'd do the same thing, that I would just be slightly ahead of where Jordan was, but I knew that she had to do the loop that I just did, which involved quite a big hill.
A big hill with lots of wind. So yeah, that was challenging. And then I saw you again in the park, didn't I?
You did, and then when we came out the other side of the park, I'd just done my second 2k at marathon pace effort, and I was just on my 1k back off. Oh my lord, my digestive system, I literally had to run into the bush.
So debrief of the run. How was your 34k?
It was a little bit frustrating because I like to, when I'm in the run, I like to just keep going, but this was physically impossible to prevent.
No, but from the start to the finish, you did the run.
Oh yeah, no, I feel really comfortable, and I felt in my 15k middle section which was just supposed to be, you know, like steady, just keeping it smooth. I felt very strong, and I felt like I was pushing like 6 out of 10, which is, I think, is a good place to be, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So
well done. So you did 21 miles?
22 miles, yeah. So we're almost at 26, but I don't think we'll work up to 6. We've only really got, how many weeks we got?
We've got 6 weeks this weekend. Is it 6 weeks?
6 weeks,
yeah.
yeah.
And yeah, I was very pleased with my run. I was a bit anxious, not gonna lie, about doing it. I always get a bit anxious about longer runs. But I knew as well I felt a bit bunged up, but I didn't want to talk myself into existence before. But I actually felt really strong. Now the fueling, now the pacing.
I don't know if anyone else feels it, but when you do long runs, like you get so thirsty. My God, I can't stop drinking.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is the Coke Zero, but I have been drinking water, electrolytes.
But since then, our legs are starting to really feel.
Yeah, I missed the stretch out afterwards, so I'm gonna go and do that now.
We're finally doing our stretching. That's brilliant.
Jay, keep your legs straight.
Right, you.
I know, Mega, keep your head away from my.
No, I was going to say how much the kids are so flexible compared to you. Daddy, can you not get a bit lower?
I could, but.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah, I know you can.
34k.
Ow, it will really hurt.
Okay, so we just made Jordan, she did her Renegade rows, and I made her do a 20 plank up downs on her last set. So hands behind the dumbbells, head over the dumbbells, feet together. I got more tricks in a clown's pocket. Feet together, make it harder.
My feet are together.
No, like ankles touching. Come on, ankle, even, that's it. Now do it. Now do it. How much harder is that? Come on.
My elbows are going to crack. Can I move these dumbbells?
But you have to make it more difficult. Right, feet together, feet together. Feet together. No rocking. There we go. See it, keep hands under the shoulders. No more PT.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. And this is a beautiful morning for a
Who
run.
knows what Sunday is in Spanish?
I don't know.
Domingo.
Amelia, you know.
Domingo. It's a beautiful morning for a run, but we are going on the treadmill, aren't we?
We are.
We've got some tempo work to do. We've got 1 week until the Pleshy half marathon, which is next Sunday. So we've got our tempo run today, and then we go into a deload week, entering a very hard race. Domingo, it is Domingo. Domingo. So we will see you inside on the treadmill, running our little legs off.
I think the Pleshy half will be the first session of the new block, because we can't really have a deload after the race because
No.
we need that time to train
Yeah.
to improve the training effect up to the marathon.
Yeah.
So it's likely that we'll deload this week, and then the Pleshy half will be ascend it, but part of the program for the next 3 weeks.
Here we are, ready, well, warming up. We're actually watching the Great North Run, aren't we?
You need to speak a bit louder, Jordan.
I've got my headphones in, so I'm hoping it actually connects the sound. But we've got the Great North Run on the screen as well. Bit of motivation to get this run done, nice and speedy. We're just showing the state of the treadmill.
Okay.
I said I'm just showing the state of the treadmill and the state of you. That top's probably weighing you down a bit, I reckon.
Weighing me down.
Yeah. Good morning. We are here and we have no children because we are experiencing the first new routine of kids back at school, no gym shifts, which feels very strange, but also I reflected this morning and I feel very grateful of the reps that we put in to be at this new stage.
Yeah, I used to get up at 4:45, get to the gym for an hour later, and then we would teach the sessions, 6 a.m, 7 a.m, 8 a.m, Then I would often leave the gym, 9:15, 9:30, come and meet Jordan after the school run. And but yeah, we don't do that anymore.
No, and then like yesterday, we was driving to the gym for like 9:30 to go and train and run ourselves. And then normally, like Ray just said, we'd train together, and then I'd rush to get ready to go and coach the lunchtime session. But I actually got to wash my hair and dry it. I was like, oh my God.
And you know what? Like, I was becoming super reliant upon caffeine. It was like I couldn't operate without being caffeinated. And of course, that's okay for a short period, and it was okay.
I still love a cup of coffee.
Still love a cup of coffee, but do you know what? We just decided, this is going off on a tangent now, but we just decided it wasn't the lifestyle we wanted to lead anymore. Yes.
So here we are.
Here we are. But
So, yeah.
we wanted to talk about endurance training, and more specifically, building and then having a little down week or a deload week.
Yeah, we've got a half marathon race on Sunday, which is actually our first. It's open for everyone, but it's a Essex Championship race that we are running as Essex Champ runners, and to score points for Billericay Striders. So it's going to be a very fast and fun race, and our first race in. I can't remember the last time we even raced. We did a 10k time trial on the track.
Brentwood Half.
And mine was the London Marathon. So, yeah, we've been training. This is in between our marathon prep, but we're able to deload for it, and then we build back up next week. So we're in a deload week this week. Yesterday we did our 40-minute steady run, and today we've got a taper speed session.
That's right. Yeah. So one thing we've learned with endurance training, especially coming from the kind of bodybuilding background, is that you desperately need these down weeks, and we've been pushing for 3 weeks to then earn this down week, and across that 3-week block there was an increase in intensity, so the kind of the paces that you're running, an increase in volume, so the amount of miles that you run each week, and your body just tells you just need a little recovery, and that coincided with our race this Sunday. So we're still doing the same amount of sessions, but they're just less time on feet, less volume. So today with this tapered, more intense session, there's less reps, so you're covering less distance, and just less intensity as well. Like, there's less speed. I don't have to run as fast today, but it's more just making sure you keep the battery topped up, ready for Sunday, and then that will kick-start. There won't be a deload after that race. That race on Sunday will effectively be the first session of the next block of training leading up to the Palmer Marathon, if that makes sense. So we're not going into a deload, because then we'd lose 2 weeks of training progressions. We just have a down week and then push again for the next block up to the marathon.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Which isn't actually too long, because we've got a 2-week taper for the marathon. So and we've only got 5.5 weeks until the marathon now. So yeah, it's all coming around very, very quickly. But it's also amazing what the human body can do, because you kind of look at, well, I certainly do, you look ahead at your training program and you think, oh, could I do that? And then you get to that point and you can do it, but then when that deload week comes, you almost feel like you're not doing enough. But then you start running, like yesterday, 40-minute run for us for steady was like 40 minutes, and then literally as soon as you start running, our legs were like your body knows it's got to have a deload.
Well, especially as you get older.
Yeah. So that is where we're at. Today's session, I've got taper 1Ks, so just got a 2K warm up, and then I've got 3 1K intervals at a half marathon pace with a 3-minute jog in between, and then 1K cool down. So only 40 minutes of work, 8K in total, but only 3K of speed work. Hundreds, haven't you?
Yeah, 800s with a 2-minute jog recovery between. I think there's only 4 reps.
Yeah.
So nice and simple.
Yeah.
3.2k of actual work, but the work is less intense, as I explained earlier, and jog recoveries.
My God, it is so windy, and this weather has really changed.
It's actually cold. Doesn't help that I've got wet hair, but I just thought I'd quickly check in. It's midweek, it's Wednesday, recovery day. I had a little swim. Ray did no training. We just had a nice recovery, sauna, jacuzzi, and now we are at the physio. Ray's gone in first, and I've popped into Morrison's for lunch. I just showed you the salad bar. Honestly, it is so good. I'll show you what I've got. I've got pasta, couscous, salad, a boiled egg, and a packet of cooked chicken. So definitely lunch on the go. You can choose these healthier options. It was £4.50, and I'm about to tuck in.
Yeah, we're just working into his glutes right now.
We were just discussing different options to complete my toe now. Or no now.
Hello, can I see you?
Are you getting me looking all pretty? Look like a bulldog. 66 grams of carbohydrates, 500 calories for the whole thing. That would be good, but it needs to be tried and tested.
Yeah, we haven't trialed and tested that one.
But that would be a great carb up addition.
So, we're doing our shop for Thursday, Friday, Saturday carb up. Not carbing up for 3 days, just topping up the fridge and carbing up. Taking all the Jasons.
Hello, we are back home. It is so cold. I think yesterday was the last nice day of weather for us. For about 10 days, we're due rain and wind, and it's like 15 degrees outside. I think my lips are actually a little bit blue. It doesn't help that I've got wet hair. I went for a swim, didn't dry it. But yeah, had physio, went food shopping. We needed food for tomorrow. Friday we've got the funeral, so eating plans, won't be at home. Saturday we'll be here, and Saturday night will obviously be the night before the race on Sunday. So I'm just going to go through with you what we chose for our little carb up. Now, it's not going to be like a big carb up like the marathon. Now, it's really important that you don't try anything new on race day. When you was seeing Ray in that video with the rice pudding, he actually used to love rice pudding, especially during our bodybuilding days. I personally have never really had it, but it is a really good form of carbohydrates, but he's not tried and tested it with running, so do not advise trying anything new with the race day. So Saturday night dinner, it's our favourite. We have it whether we're racing or not, just on a Monday night, a Wednesday night. Tonight we've got chicken stir fry though, so, but Saturday night what we're gonna have is, we like to have beef mince, 5%. The higher fat percent one, like the proper Aberdeen Angus one, is super tasty, but we want our fat intake to be honest with you, beef mince is still like higher in a fat intake in regards to like a carbohydrate meal. Someone might actually say, I'll just have a whole bowl of pasta without the protein, but we really like it. It really works for us. It's super tasty. So that's what we're going for, which is that. And we'll put in there passata as well. Normally we add peppers, some tomatoes, but the night before you want your fibre intake to be quite low, just because of like digestive issue. You don't want to be going to the toilet loads, so we'll probably keep that just beef mince with passata. We're going to have that with spaghetti, might sprinkle some cheese on, go a bit wild, but we'll also have Jason's sourdough homemade garlic bread with cheese. That is so tasty, so we'll have that. Ray bought some crumpets to have over the next few days with his eggs. So yeah, that would be nice. And then also as well, we like having our porridge for breakfast, but we want, again, less fibre as possible. So a couple of our long runs we've now tried jam on toast. with this sourdough, Jason's sourdough. So we did go in the shops and look at bagels, but we've not tried bagels before running yet. So I'm sure we'll be fine, but again, don't try anything new on race day. So what we're gonna do is get ourselves a little bit more sleep rather than giving ourselves like 3-4 hours for oats to digest. We know we work really well off of like 90 to 120 minutes before running off of jam on toast. It's super quick digesting, so we can get some more sleep and have jam on toast for breakfast. We've got some squares bars, which are really easy, quick, simple carbohydrates. Some jelly babies to nibble on the night before. And these are the best flapjacks ever. You get them from Tesco's. They are the Norfolk Cake Company. We've used these for years. Ray likes to actually have this before he runs. I used to have like half, but I actually prefer to have it afterwards because I have enough carbohydrates from the breakfast. We'll have Lucozade as well, and then you've got gels, and that's always really nice to have post-run. So yeah, that's what we've got. You'll definitely see it within this video, us munching it all. And yeah, bring on the energy. What? Would. Good girl. Would fly. No, you know that one already.
I need to get this on video because I told everyone that you like eating this around pre-race, but you're eating it
That's why I got 2.
Oh, that's why you got 2. Where's my one?
Oh, do you want one? No, that's a little snack for this
It's
evening.
Thursday night, and he's got his flapjack and his yogurt, the carb up things. Good morning. It's race day, and we slept good. I had the most weirdest dream, very, very strange dream. I'm trying to not get obsessed with data because my resting heart rate has gone up. My HRV has gone down. I had a good sleep, but I don't know if I'm tackling a little cold and also due on. It's been an emotional week, so lots gone on. But look, I'm not going to talk myself into anything negative. I am race ready. I can't get obsessed with data and from Garmin, and I can do it. I've just got to go out there and dance and do my thing. So that is what I've got to do. So just had breakfast. I had 3 slices of toast with jam, and I also had half a flapjack. So I've had 100 grams of carbs pre-race. We've got about 3 hours before the start line. I'm going to drink a Lucozade en route as well, just to make sure we get enough fluid in, and then I've got my gels ready for the actual obviously race. So yeah, I can do it. So I'm just getting my race hair ready, although I can't actually see right now. I wear contact lenses, glasses. My eyesight is really quite poor. For anyone out there that knows, I'm like a minus 4.75, so I really can't see, just like the outline of my face right now. Ray is downstairs eating breakfast now. He's having toast as well. He's probably having 4 slices. I had 3. And this is it. This is where we're at. Do it. Gotta do it. Right. That is in.
Race morning. I'm putting bed numbers on. We have been sitting here for a good few minutes trying to do this.
George said, let's just sit here for 15 minutes and chill out. But it's taken us 15 minutes to put these. Now what we're using is we bought these at the exhibition at the London Marathon. They are snap lock clips.
And I used them for London, and
So this is what they do. That's your bib, and then that's your shirt, or your top.
Why don't you turn it around so they can see? No, turn it around.
That's how you do it.
Yes,
Show them.
But that's locked on, and it feels like it's not locked on, but it is locked. But I'm just looking. There's a car opposite us, and they've like they're not wearing their vest yet, and they've like neatly, like an iron, put it on their bonnet at the back, and they're putting them all on nicely, and then I suppose they put their vests on. But we're just trying to do it whilst it's on us.
Do you know what? I'm just going to take the vest off.
Yeah, that's probably why the guys do it. On. Oh, it's a bit.
Oh, you're going to have to take. Look. Can't be a number like that.
Yeah, so we're going to go and do our warm up. We're going to do about a 15-minute jog, do some mobility. We've got about 50 minutes before the start of the race. Toilets. How you feeling?
Yep, feel good, feel fresh. Not much more to report.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Nervous, very nervous, very nervous.
I think it's completely normal to get nervous before a race. It's channel those emotions into positivity.
I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. There's no reason why I can't do it. I can do it. I've just got to believe in myself. I can do it.
For anyone that doesn't know,
where's your arm warmers?
They're in the bag.
Funny story. We was going to wear arm warmers, both of us, and I was looking for my arm warmers.
No, Jordan gave me the arm warmers and said they don't fit me anymore. They don't fit me. They're a bit baggy. They like ruffle up too much. She said, you have them. So anyway, so I had them, and then I was in the toilet and I could hear her like. So before we go to bed, I really like to down the lights, turn the lights off. I like to let my eyes get used to the dark. And Jordan's ruffling around with a light, every light switched on. And I'm like, I was always told, like, let your eyes get used to the dark. Like, when it's bedtime, remove natural light. Remove artificial light, and you start to get used to bedtime. And she's rummaging around, thinking, do you reckon she's looking for the same arm warmers she gave me? So I called out, I said, George, you looking for the Gymshark arm warmers that you gave me? She went, yeah. I said, oh, I thought you was looking for another pair. I said, you gave them to me. Anyway, she said, oh, I'm not going mad then. But it took me about 15 minutes to figure out that she was looking for the ones that she gave me. And it took her the same amount of time to figure out that she'd already given them to me.
I am not running in arm warmers.
So we're just warming up. We're done. Just coming up to 10 minutes. Probably going to do 15 minutes in total is what we're aiming for. With some strides to open up the hips. A little bit of speed instruction before we set off. And yeah, the start looks relatively flat, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The first mile.
Yeah, we've been speaking to a few people that have done the route before, and it seems like a really favourable route, especially for a PB. Wink, wink.
Definitely PBs today, 100%.
Joanna Bolton, Jordan Barb and Barbara Aldridge. Hill, Victoria Brimmer.
Yeah.
We are back, and quick update, we got PBs. Woohoo! I wanted to get sub 130 and I got 129.29, but my official chip time I think is 129.21. So I felt really strong, really consistent. Probably got a bit more in the tank, to be fair. Didn't feel like I hit a wall at all. I had gels 5, 10, 15k. Yeah, just kept topped up with carbs, and I'm really pleased. Felt really strong. Very lonely run, no headphones allowed, country roads, and I stuck with a guy from Billericay Striders, and it was just us two, keeping the pace, keeping consistent. So yeah, very happy.
Well done,
and
you did amazing.
you
So what did I get? I'm just uploading it now. I got 1:19:12. 1 hour 19, 12 seconds. And felt really good. Followed the strategy that had been set for me. Previous races, I've always started fast. And like people have kind of caught me up as the race went on. This time I was determined to start steady. There was a lot of people that I knew I'd be faster than that were down the road, but I kept them in eyesight, and it was more a case of just picking them off one by one, and it went exactly how I imagined it going. And as I was picking people off, it was like, why are they not staying with me? And they just couldn't. I'd just gone past and they just couldn't stay in my, you know, in my shelter, I suppose, because as someone would go past, you try and shield yourself from the wind. It was a bit windy today, but yeah, felt really good, felt strong, and yeah, onwards to the next one.
Yeah, but it's all come together. We've stuck with the reps, we've done our strength training, we've done our hydration, our
food's good.
fueling.
So you got to tick the boxes.
You have. So yeah, don't start off too fast too soon. Focus on you and your pacing. Yeah, we're going home very happy, aren't we?
Yes, I need to get some food because I'm starving.
And I've got a second medal because Billericay Striders, today's run was an Essex County Championship race. And as a club, Billericay Striders females come second. So I got my first little champ medal. Well done. We did it, didn't we?
We did. We got it done.
We did. And considering Friday was the funeral, there's been a lot of emotion on your shoulders. Your dad's very proud.
Yeah, obviously the hardest thing is not being able to share the news with him, but I guess he's watching, isn't he?
He is watching.